Now, solving multi-step linear equations. To solve a multi-step linear equations with one variable, we're going to follow a few simple steps right here. Number one, we're going to have to remove a parenthesis first if the equation have a parenthesis. Then we're going to simplify each side. If we have like terms each side, then we're going to have to simplify them. After we finish these first two steps, then we're going to apply addition and subtraction property of inequality, and also multiplication and division property of equality. Okay? All right, concept check. We have 2x minus 1 plus 4x is equal to 3x plus 5 minus 15. Well, this equation doesn't have any parentheses, right? So we don't have to worry about parentheses. And if we look at the left-hand side, we have like terms, 2x terms, right? If we look at the right-hand side, we have 2 constants, right? So we're going to have to simplify each side first, right? So 2x plus 4x, that's a 6x, and we have a minus 1 is equal to, we have 3x, 5 minus 15, that's minus 10, right? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to eliminate positive 3x by subtracting 3x to each side. Okay, so let's try that. So subtract 3x. So that's going to be 6x minus 3x. That's a 3x minus 1 is equal to, here 3x minus a 3x, that's a 0, right? 3 minus 3, that's a 0. So what we have on the right hand side is only negative 10, right? Next, I'm going to add 1 each side to eliminate this negative 1, minus 1, right? So on the left hand side, I have a 3x. Okay. 3x is equal to minus 10 plus 1, that's minus 9, right? Now, this is 3 times x. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to divide each side by 3. Divided by 3 here, divided by 3 here, right? Then we have 3x over 3 is equal to negative 9 over 3, and 3 times 1, 3 times 1, right? So that's going to be x is equal to 3 times 1, 3 times 3. So that's going to be negative 3. So the answer for this equation is x equal negative 3. Okay, another concept check. This time we have a parenthesis here, right? Parenthesis. So we're going to have to remove this parenthesis first. So apply the distributable property. 3 times 2x, that's 6x. 3 times minus 5, that's minus 15. And we have a plus 1 is equal to 4 times x, 4x. 4 times 2, that's plus 8. And we have minus 18, right? So on the left hand side, we have 2 constants. The right hand side, we have again 2 constants, right? So 6x, we have a 6x minus 15 plus 1, that's minus 14, is equal to 4x plus 8 minus 18, that's minus 10, right? Now I'm going to eliminate 4x on the right hand side. So subtract 4x each side, right? So 6x minus 4x, that's 2x minus 14 is equal to 4x minus 4x, that's 0, and we have minus 10, so minus 10 here, right? The next step, I'm going to eliminate this minus 14 by adding 14 each side. So plus 14 plus 14 gives us 2x is equal to minus 10 plus 14, that's plus 4, right? So right over here we have 2x is equal to 4. The next step, this is 2 times x, right? So to eliminate this 2 right here, we're going to have to divide each side by 2. So we're going to divide it by 2, divided by 2, then 2 times 1, 2 times 1, 2 times 1, 2 times 2. So x is equal to 2. The solution for this equation is x equal to 2. Okay, example 2. The question is to solve the equation. For number 1, we have 3x plus 5 is equal to x plus 9. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to eliminate x on the right hand side. Or I could eliminate plus 5 on the left hand side first. Either way is fine, okay? So let's eliminate x on the right hand side by subtracting x each side. Then we'll have 3x minus x, that's 2x plus 5 is equal to x minus x, that's 0. So we have 9, right? Now eliminate 5 minus 5 minus 5 each side. So 2x is equal to 4. Now divided by 2 gives us x is equal to 4 divided by 2, that's 2, right? So the answer for this equation is 2. Number 2, on the right hand side we have like terms, 3x, 2x. So let's simplify the expression on the right hand side first. So that is 6x is equal to 3 plus 2, that's 5x, and we have minus 2, right? Now eliminate 5x each side on the right hand side. So we're going to subtract 5x each side. Minus 5x minus 5x. So 6 minus 5, that's 1x. X is equal to 5x minus 5x, that's 0. So what we have left on the right hand side is minus 2. Number 3, we have a parenthesis here, right? So we're going to eliminate. We're going to remove this parenthesis first. So we have a 4x minus 2 times x, that's minus 2x, minus 2 times plus 1, that's minus 2, is equal to 6x minus 8. So, like terms, on the left hand side, we have 4x minus 2x. 4 minus 2, that's going to be 2x, right? So 2x minus 2 is equal to 6x minus 8. Let's eliminate 6x on the right hand side. So we're going to subtract 6x each side. So minus 6x minus 6x. So 2x minus 6x. 2 minus 6, that's minus 4x. And we have minus 2 is equal to minus 8. Now add 2 each side. So that's going to be minus 4x is equal to minus 6, right? So let's move minus 4x is equal to minus 6 over here. Now the last step is we have to divide each side by negative 4, right? negative 4, negative 4. So 4 times 1, 4 times 1, negative divided by negative gives us positive, is equal to 2 times 2, 2 times 3, negative, negative, that becomes a positive. So x is equal to positive 3 over 2. Okay, number 4. We have a parenthesis. So we're going to eliminate these parentheses first. 2 times 3x, that's 6x. 2 times minus 4, that's minus 8, plus 3x is equal to 3 times x, that's 3x. 3 times 2 plus 6 minus 2. Right? So we have 2 x terms on the left hand side, 2 constants on the right hand side. So let's simplify each side first. So 6 plus 3, that's 9x, and we have minus 8 is equal to 3x. 6 minus 2, that's plus 4. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate 3x on the right hand side. So minus 3x minus 3x. So that's going to be 6x. 9 minus 3, that's 6, right? 6x minus 8 is equal to 3x minus 3x, that's 0. So we have a 4. Now we're going to add 8 each side, plus 8 plus 8. So we have 6x is equal to 4 plus 8, 12. So 6x is equal to 12. The next step is we're going to have to divide each side by 6. So the solution x is equal to 12 divided by 6, that's 2. In this video, we're going to solve multi-step linear equations. To solve this type of equations, the key is that we have to move all the terms with a variable to one side and constants to the other side, using addition and subtractions. So let's try number 1. The first step we're going to do is we're going to remove 5x on the right side by subtracting 5x on the right side and 5x on the left side. So on the left side, we'll have 5 minus 8x is equal to, on the right side, we'll only have negative 35. Now, we're going to remove this constant 5 by subtracting 5 on the left side and right on the right side. So left side will be negative 8x, and right side would be negative 35 minus 5, that's negative 40. So finally, divided by negative 8 each side to eliminate negative 8. So x is equal to 5. Number 2, before we move all the variable terms and constants, if we can simplify each side, then that's what we have to do first. So if you look at number 2, we have 2 constants here, 2 x terms here. We can actually simplify these terms, right? So let's do that. So 13 minus 5, that's 8. And we have a 4x is equal to 7x minus 5x, that's 2x. And we have 2 here. Now, we're going to eliminate this 2x by subtracting 2x on each side. So 8 minus 4x minus 2x, that's going to be 8 minus 6x is equal to 2x, cancels out, and we only have 2 here. Now, negative 8 here to eliminate 8. So we will have negative 6x, and that's negative 6. And finally, divided by negative 6, negative 6. So the answer x is equal to 1. Number 3, if we have a parenthesis, then we have to eliminate this parenthesis first. So let's try that. We have a 3x minus 4 and plus 2 times 1, that's 2, and 2 times minus x, that's minus 2x, and that is equal to negative 8. So let's simplify on the left side. We have 2 constants, 2 x terms. So 3x minus 2x, that's x, minus 4 plus 2, that's minus 2, and that is equal to negative 8. Then finally we have to add 2 each side to eliminate negative 2. So that is equal to x, and negative 8 plus 2, that's minus 6. So the answer x is equal to negative 6. Number 4, we have a parenthesis again. So we're gonna have to eliminate this parenthesis first. So 4 minus 2x is equal to negative 4 times 3, that's negative 12. Negative 4 times minus x, that's positive plus 4x. Minus 5 times x, that's minus 5x. Minus 5 times minus 1, that's plus 5. So 4 minus 2x is equal to, we're going to simplify right hand side. We have 2 x terms, 2 constants. So 4x minus 5x, that's minus x. Minus 12 plus 5, that's minus 7. Now what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate negative x on the right hand side by adding x each side. So 4 minus 2x plus x, that's going to be 4 minus x. Right hand side we have negative 7. And now we're going to eliminate this 4 by subtracting 4 each side. So x is equal to, well, actually negative x is equal to negative 11. Now finally divided by negative 1 divided by negative 1 gives us x is equal to 11.